This is better than God is a Woman. Oh my god, this is really good. Yo, what's good, Tristan's Interest fam? Today we're gonna check out Imagine by Ariana Grande. I do not know what to expect. I barely knew that this was happening. A lot of people think that I'm pretending. Like, y'all think that... y'all actually think I'm pretending that I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know when things are getting dropped. They just get dropped on me, and I'm like, what is going on right now? Where did this come from? But apparently Ariana Grande has put up another song, which is like, what the hell? How's she doing this? I don't understand. Where is this all coming from? Some people complain a little bit. They're like, Tristan, you talk about Ariana Grande way too much. You're really milking it. You don't understand. You just don't understand. Ariana Grande is the only one like actually doing shit right now. Like, I mean that like very sarcastically. She's the only person that is doing anything relevant in pop music right now. She just is. So you can't have a channel that covers pop music and not talk about Ariana Grande. And I want to check out what her new single is all about. So let's just take a listen. But before we get started, be sure to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. And look, some people, I don't mean to say that your favorite artist isn't relevant or like there's not other cool artists out there doing cool things, but like, let's be real, okay? Just be real. Just facts only right now. Ariana Grande is the most relevant person in pop music, and it's because she keeps putting out decent content on a regular basis. Like, where did Justin Bieber even go? Like, what happened to him? He like, his hair grew long as and he became some sort of mountain man. And like, what happened? No, nobody knows. Nobody knows where these other people are. It's not her fault. Okay, let's just get started.
Step up the two of us, nobody knows us. Get in the car like skip. Staying up all night, order me pad thai, then we gon' sleep till noon.
Okay, this is kind of cool. There's a few things that she's doing here, especially in the beginning, that a lot of people need to be mindful of. Ariana Grande is getting progressively more and more indie sounding with her vocals, in my opinion, especially in the lower part of her voice, at least in this song. So she really does not, oh my god, she's morphing to the trends so well. That's just something to be mindful of for anybody that is trying to learn how to sing like her. Like, listen to how she pronounces her words here. This is pretty much speech range, so imagine somebody actually speaking like this. By the way, I don't mean that in a negative way at all. It sounds really, really, really cool, but realistically, that is kind of what she's doing in the lower part of her voice. And it's trendy and it sounds good. It gives it a very vibey feeling. I'm not somebody who's like against the use of that sort of sound in your voice, but be realistic when it's happening. And if you want to have a similar sound, you've got to do the same sort of thing.
Staying up all night, order me pad thai, then we gon' sleep
till noon. She doesn't even say the rest of the word, till noon. We're gonna sleep till noon. And so many times I'm working with singers and I tell them that they don't need to pronounce the end of words because it makes it sound a little bit more contemporary and vibey in some ways if you intentionally don't pronounce the entire word. And here's an example of that. A lot of people don't believe me, but like, it happens all the time. It happens all the time in singing. Like, singers do not pronounce the ends of words so often, and you would be baffled if you actually sat there and tried to listen to the actual words that singers are singing, because they almost are never actually singing words. It just sounds like words to us. So anyway, interesting point.
You with no makeup, you in the bathtub, bubbles and bubbly. Ooh, this is a pleasure. Feel like we never like this regular. Click, impulse.
Okay. This is better than God is a Woman. This is better than God is a Woman. Oh my god, this is really good. That melody is so cool there too, and so is this background, but like, kiss me and take off your clothes. It's such a pretty melody.
Imagine a world like that.
Oh my god.
Imagine a world like that.
This is so good.
We go like.
She keeps her voice so small. Like, that is like such light and powerful singing. It's so hard to describe this because like, she's keeping it so light and so nasally and so like whiny that it just all slides like right up here.
Feels like forever, baby, I never thought that it would be you.
And she keeps it even so light in these verses. This is so, in reality, she's singing this so quietly. It's actually really amazing. It's really quiet, and it's really almost, it's a little bit nasal, but at the same time, it's darkened.
Baby directed, leaving the credits like the movies do.
There's that whine, there's that nasally place, like the movie. It's light. It is fairly loud, like relative to actual speaking volume, but relative to how loud voices actually get, it's really very controlled. She's doing so good lately. It's ridiculous. It's such a high-placed and whiny sound. To me, I imagine that for a lot of girls, this could possibly feel like, this is gonna sound ridiculous, by the way. You have to actually try it, but it could feel like there's like a laser beam in your head. A freaking laser beam, okay? And by the way, you feel different sounds in different places. So like really deep sounds, you sort of tend to feel like more throaty or more like mouthy. And then very like light and like lifted sounds are very like Michael Jackson-y sort of sounds are sort of like higher up in your face. You're always like, as a singer, like it depends on what it is that works for you, but singers tend to know where the things are gonna feel in their face and in their body, and that's what they use to determine how they sing. So that's why I'm talking about where I think the sounds that she's singing feel. Hopefully that makes sense. And by the way, part of what makes it feel like it's coming up out here is, first of all, nasal airflow, and second of all, there's bones in your face that vibrate. And so when you do certain types of sounds, it makes certain parts of those bones in your face vibrate. So anyway, if anyone is wondering where these things are coming from, they're not just made up, all right? I'm just not making shit up over here. That run, oh my God. Imagine. It's such a cool run. Like it makes it almost sound like it's digital. Do you know what I mean? Like it sounds glitched, but like in a really cool way. And it's the way she's doing the run. Oh my God, that bridge is so good. What the fuck? She's going hard. Those whistle tones, by the way, those are called whistle tones that she's just nailing up there. That's really cool. A lot of people can whistle and totally get those notes out, but to be able to kind of like control them, and especially on the right pitches and everything, is much more difficult. This is honestly such a good song though. Like, there's so many cool things about it. Hopefully you liked this video as much as I did. Hopefully it made some sense to y'all. And until next time, Tristan's and Tris fam, peace out. Oh yeah, check me out on Instagram and Twitter, yo. Peace.